Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today, we are going to be doing the end of year tag. This tag was created by Ariel Bissett, and I know you're thinking, it's not the end of the year, but the point of this tag is basically just to talk about like the last quarter, the last section of the year, which we're not quite in the last quarter yet, but we're looking ahead, we're planning ahead. That's kind of what this tag is all about. So I will put all of the questions in the description box so you can check those out. And I heard this tag for the first time on the Books Unbound podcast. Also check that out because I love it. It's my favorite podcast. They're great and I love talking about books. So here we go. Let's jump right in. Question number 1. Are there any books you started this year you need to finish? I don't know that there are. I don't think that there are any that I've started but not finished, because generally if I stop a book, I'm not picking it back up. The only one that I'm thinking of is that Ed Young one. What's it called? Hold on, let me look it up. Yes. Okay, it's called I Contain Multitudes. It's about microbes. And I read his other book, An Immense World, which is about animals and animal senses. This one's about microbes. I kind of started reading it and I didn't get very far into it, and then I just had to return it. But it is one that I want to get back to. I haven't read a ton of nonfiction this year, and so that is something that I want to prioritize, is reading that one, because I really loved An Immense World. So the next question is, do you have any autumnal books to transition into the end of the year? I did talk about these in my fall TBR, but the two that instantly come to mind, With a Vengeance by Riley Sager. I just got it off hold at the library. It's on my Kindle right now waiting for me. And Dracula, which I have in person. It is up on my shelf above my closet. I'll have to climb up there to get it down to reread it. So those are kind of the two that I feel like are really transitioning me into the fall end of year time, and I'm really excited to get to both of those. The next question is there a new release you're still waiting for? I have 2. The first one is the next book in the Thursday Murder Club series. It's called The Impossible Fortune. That's by Richard Osman. I love the Thursday Murder Club. It's absolutely a fantastic series. If you haven't picked it up, do so now. And then the next one is The Strength of the Few by James Islington. This is the next book. The first one is The Will of the Many. I really liked The Will of the Many. It ends kind of on a crazy note, and so I'm excited to get to the next one. Also, if you hear my child in the background, she's fine. She's having quiet time. She's just playing. She's being kind of loud. That's okay. The next question is, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? I feel like I could pull some from my fall TBR, but also I've been thinking about The Lord of the Rings. I kind of want to reread The Lord of the Rings before the end of the year, so I guess that could count as 3, the whole trilogy. But I'll also throw out there A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping, which I mentioned in my fall TBR video. It is about a witch who loses her powers because she brings her aunt back to life, and then she has to get her powers back somehow. It's supposed to be cute and cozy and fun, so I'm looking forward to that one. And then I'll also just mention A Desolation Called Peace by Arkady Martine. It's the second book. The first one is A Memory Called Empire. It's a very epic space opera, so I'm excited to get to that one as well. Is there a book that you think could still shock you and become a favorite? I feel like The Strength of the Few could be insane, for sure. Let me just look at what's on my holds list right now. My Friends by Frederick Bachman could become a favorite for me because I've loved his other books that I've read by him. Those are the 2 that immediately come to mind for me. And then the last question is, have you already started making reading plans for next year? Not really, but I will say I was thinking about it today that I feel like I haven't read as much nonfiction this year as I did last year. So I do want to read some more nonfiction. I think I want to read more classics next year as well, because the classics I've read this year I've really, really loved. I also am on a journey to read every Steinbeck, and after I film this video I'm going to make myself a Steinbeck bingo board, because that sounds really fun. I thought of the idea earlier today. I was like, I feel like I need something to mark off as I'm reading all these books and visually see how many I have left and stuff. And so then I was like, you know what? I think I need a bingo board. So I'm going to make myself a John Steinbeck bingo board in my bullet journal. And that's going to be, I don't know how long it will take me to read all of them, because he has a lot of books. But I've already read the two longest. The Grapes of Wrath and East of Eden, I've read, and I loved both of them. And I've been thinking about rereading them. So, yeah. That might be kind of insane to read East of Eden twice in 1 year. Probably won't get to it in the rest of this year, but I might reread The Grapes of Wrath because I do now own a copy of it. So it's really easy to just pick it up and reread it at any point. So yeah, that is the end of year tag. Let me know what your answers are to these questions. I'm really looking forward to this last quarter of the year. I feel like it's always such a good time of year because I love fall, as one does. And my daughter's birthday is in October. She's turning 3, which is so crazy to me, and I'm gonna make a super fun princess birthday theme party for her because she said she wanted it to be princess themed, which is so cute and so 3 years old, and so I'm really excited to like lean into that and make a ton of fun decorations for her and just have so much fun with her doing that. And then, you know, Halloween is always really fun, coming up with costumes as a family and taking my kids trick-or-treating because I think they're old enough that they're going to start understanding these things a bit more. And then, you know, gathering with family at Thanksgiving is always so fun. And I'm so excited for Christmas. Like, it's too early to be celebrating Christmas, for sure. But I'm really looking forward. I have a lot of anticipation for Christmas this year. Again, because my kids are starting to get a little bit older, that they're starting to understand, because the past couple years they've been like babies. And so, you know, my son is 18 months old. My daughter will be 3 in just a couple of weeks. And so it's like, this is prime time. Like, we are entering the prime time of Christmas with little kids, and I'm just thrilled about it. I'm so excited to be the parent providing the magic and the wonder for them. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to the rest of the year, and I'm grateful for the life I have because it's good. It's really good. So yeah, let me know what your answers are, what your reading plans look like, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!